Okay. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless wonder, the man Lincoln Clay, and we are back for another GT7 daily race, Group C. We are at Spa this week. This is an 8-lap race with 8 times the tire wear and 1 time the fuel consumption. There is basically one mandatory pit stop. You must use the medium tires and the soft tires. Let's see if we can register. I've spent all morning practicing, and that's something I rarely do on GT7. The entry period is over. So anyway, I don't practice GT7 a lot because of basically my stance on the game. I don't take it near as serious as I take ACC. But I do like this. I do like this daily race combination of Spa using the soft and the medium tires. So I jumped in, and my fastest lap, I believe, at this track with a Group 3 car is 2:18.1. And as you can see, I came close to it right there with a 2:18.2. But I think in a C-Class race, because I'm still a C-Class driver, trying to get my way back, I think I had climbed all the way to A at once. And I've just had a bunch of bad races where I was the victim of dirty drivers, and I just kept falling backwards until I finally landed in the C-Class. And I've been working my way back up. So I think maybe another win today would put me at least back in the C-Class. But a race like this, I think in a C-Class, turning in consistent low 2:18s may be enough to win it. But if not, I think it might be enough to stay in the upper half, assuming you run a clean race. I don't normally watch too many content creators as far as GT7 goes, again, because I don't really take it serious the way I take ACC. Like, all the people that I subscribe to on ACC are faster than me. So I watch their streams and their videos looking to learn something. That's usually not the case with GT7. Now, granted, everybody that I'm sub to that streams GT7, they are faster than me, but I rarely watch their videos as an educational tool. I usually just watch it. You know, I'll watch a race here and there, and then that's it. But this morning, he's still streaming right now, and I'm speaking of Key 25. I was watching his stream a little while ago, see if I could pick up something, and he's definitely fast. I mean, he was turning in low 2:16s. I think he could have got into the 2:15s in all fairness, but I mean, he was fighting with a bunch of other cars, and he was caught up in the middle of the pack. But the races that he was in, one person had the fastest lap of 2:14.9, which is absolutely insane for a GT3 car. Even on ACC, the super duper aliens turn in high 2:15s. They might turn in 2:15.8. You know, I think I've seen UKOG turn in a lap like that at like a 2:15.8. My fastest lap on Spa on ACC is, I think, 2:18.6. Whereas on Spa on ACC, me hitting consistent 2:18s is kind of tough. I can hit consistent 2:19s, but I got to be completely dialed in to hit the 2:18s. And then over here, it's the same deal. I can turn in high 2:18s consistently, but to get into the low 2:18s, I've got to be dialed in. And for this race, I've elected to go with the Porsche because I do think it's the best all-around car, at least for me. You know, I know that the Supras and the Nissan GT-R, I know those are like the OP cars. But a while back, there was a time where I saw just about everybody using the Porsche, and I didn't want to be like them, and that's what made me go over to the NSX. I think the NSX is a well-rounded car too, but this morning, there was something about the car that I just was not liking. When I was going into tight corners, when I cranked the wheel over so far, the force feedback was dropping off, and the wheel was like totally cranking over, and it was causing understeer, severe understeer. And then by the time I got it corrected and the force feedback would kick back on, and the car corrected itself, I've already lost like a half a second. So what I was trying to do was find the car that had the least amount of understeer, so I can crank the wheel all the way over and don't feel that drop off. And I think the Beetle, the steering felt pretty good on that car, and also I think it was the Peugeot. The steering felt pretty good on that, and I think maybe even the McLaren 650 the key uses. I think the steering on all those cars felt good. What threw me off is I think all those cars have 7 gears, and I'm used to driving cars with 6 gears. So when I was downshifting on corners where I would normally downshift in the second gear, I think I was having to leave it in third with the cars that had 7 gears, and that just totally threw me off. So I went back to the Porsche. I turned in the fastest lap with the Porsche. I think it's the best all-around car, and I think it's the car that has the best steering sensitivity. For me, I think I can crank it over the most before the force feedback drops off, because it's happening with all these cars. It's just no way around it. You crank the wheel all the way over, and it's going to drop off, and it's going to be some understeer, but I'm trying to minimize it. So for Spa, I wasn't necessarily concerned about horsepower or what a car could do on the straights. I need the car to be able to hold its line through tight curves, and that's what was happening to me with these tight corners. I cranked the wheel all the way over again. Once I cranked it over so far, the force feedback would drop off, and the car would understeer and almost slide forward. So I think I found probably a happy medium with this. So the entry period is over. Let me back all the way out. All right, entry period starts in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I won't even bother going and practice. I'll register for the race first, and then we'll go in and practice. But I think what's most important, strategy-wise, I think I need to be able to turn in 219s or better with the medium tires. After watching Key, the races that he was in, everybody did 2 laps on medium tires and then finished out the other 6 laps on the soft tires. And I'm the type of person that would do the majority of the race on medium tires since they wear out less, and then go to the soft tires to finish off the race. So my ideal strategy would be to go about 5 laps on the medium tires and then finish the other 3 laps out on the soft tires. But after watching Key's race, I might have to rethink that. And I don't want to go in and get the mediums. I don't want to switch to the softs after only 2 laps. I think I'd rather go 3 or 4 laps on the mediums and then go to the softs, because what I did notice about his race is by the time he got to the last lap, his soft tires were just about gone. So, and with these soft tires wearing out so fast, the faster those tires wear out, the least mistakes that you can afford. So, I think with tires wearing out that fast with each lap, you might have to brake a little bit sooner, so you don't understeer out of, past your racing line. So I think the first race I'm going to go 3 or 4 laps with the mediums and finish out the race with the softs. Having a fresh set of soft tires is super important to me, because with soft tires, you could afford to make some micro mistakes for the first couple of laps, but after about 3 or 4 laps, then no, you can't really afford those mistakes because your tires are going to be significantly worn. So we got about 10 seconds and we can register. All right, let's register. And the balance of performance, my horsepower is not affected, but about another 108 pounds was added to the car for the BOP. And you see here my friend's ranking. Joseph Fredro, he had out of my friends, he had the fastest lap of 2:17.6, which is pretty good. And I'm about six tenths of a second behind him. So I think my lap time is decent. But for this, I'm going to go ahead and roll with that 2:18.2 for my qualifying and see where that gets me. I'm hoping that because I'll be in there with mostly C racers, I'm hoping that 2:18.2 should be enough to get me qualified in the middle of the pack. So what I want to do right now is practice on the mediums, because I think that is going to be critical to turn in the best lap times I can on the mediums. All right, let's see what we got. So this first lap, we'll just do a warm-up. And one thing I definitely found out is I'm definitely going to have to do it with these medium tires. Trail braking is going to be oh so important.
It's Ham.
How's
He's
it?
back on GT7.
You know, Ham, well, let me do a lap and then I'll explain it, because I don't mind doing GT7 when they've got a daily race that I like. And you know, Spa used to be a nightmare for me, but I actually love this track now.
Have you tried the new cars yet?
No. I don't plan on trying any of the new cars because I think they're all road cars. I'm really not interested in the road cars. I just think that's the way they structured this game, to try to go after the car collectors and the casuals.
GT3 or it's dead to you, huh?
I like the GT2 cars too. I could have turned into 219 with that. Let's start over and change that to 2. Change that traction control to 2 so I can get out of the corners without the back end kicking out on me.
I like me some of those GT2 cars too.
Yeah, I love the GT2 car. GT2. I think it's probably a class that doesn't get used enough in this game. I hit the brakes late. Yeah, I was a little bit late on the brakes. One thing I found out about this game versus ACC is the track is a little more narrow.
Will you get trick-or-treaters round your way tonight?
No, not where I live at. I live in an apartment complex. So even if kids came to this complex for candy, they would have to get buzzed in. So kids don't normally like go over to apartment complexes. We gotta do better than that. We gotta get into the 219s.
Nice, I got the lights off at the front, lol.
Oh,
Only
okay.
me home tonight.
Oh, the missus is out for the night? Ah! Damn it.
Off for the week.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So you gonna do some? You gonna do some racing while she's gone, or some flight sims or something?
I'm a free madam.
Okay.
Asterisk free man. Yeah, on WRC later probably.
Okay. Cool. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god. Jesus. One thing I don't like about this game is, okay, like you see the traction control right there. I got it set to 2. Every time I restart this thing, it keeps putting the traction control back to 1. But why can't the shit just stay at 2 where I had it at?
Sublink.
How's it going? Unfortunately, I don't know who this is because of the crappy chat to speech or speech chat. Oh God!
Subham. That was 1 speed.
Oh, how's it going? How's it going? 1 speed?
Yo, dude.
How the hell did he get ahead of me? Need to get a little bit faster. All right, we hit the 219s on the mediums. I think we'll be okay if we can maintain that. All right, where's my gloves? Where am I at? So my 218.2 will qualify me 5th for this race, and I'm in here with some B racers. Jeez! It's looking like I'm the only C racer in here. Now that 216.8, no, I won't beat that. So being fairly honest. All right, cool. We're on the mediums. That's what we need to start out on the mediums. We're going to do about 3-4 laps. Well, I should be, if I can maintain that pace, the 219s with the softs, and the 219s with the mediums and the 218s with the softs, I should be able to finish, in my opinion, 5th or better. There's no sense starting this race out on soft tires because I would burn them up trying to fight for positions. You know, wait for everybody to go into the pits and stuff like that and wait for things to thin out. And that way when I go to the soft tires, hopefully, you know, I got clean air in front of me. All right, let's go.
Just look out for T1 and Eau Rouge.
I'm not too worried about Eau Rouge, at least not on this track. At times, I'm terrified of Eau Rouge on ACC, especially when you're fighting with somebody. Somebody must give or it's not going to end well. But turn 1, yeah, that's something to be concerned about. Oh, that blue Porsche right there looks pretty slick. Right there, look at the dirty shit already going on.
I want me some of that blue Porsche paint too.
Well, I'm waiting for a penalty. Nope, no penalty. God damn it.
GT3Rs this Thursday.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got totally lost in all that because of I was trying to pay attention to the track.
E Evo 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the bins. Straighten out, come on.
Porsche coming to GT7?
I don't think it's a Group 3 car. Everybody seems to think it's the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, the street car. You know, they're pretty much speculating that it's not the race car, which would sound about right to me because shit.
All right.
I didn't realize I started this race with the traction control on 1. That's that bullshit. Is he gonna catch me? Oh hell yeah, he coming in. He coming in fast.
Street. The op-jab car. They are too fast in straight lines.
Yeah, the Supra and the GTR, the Nissan GTR, they kind of OP.
No Mikey, no.
I might be able to do one more lap on these. But I kind of think I should go ahead and come in now.
I had some good races in McLaren yesterday because I could run 7 laps on the softs.
Oh, cool. Let's see what happens here. Just drop me all the way back to last. Once the other cars start coming into the pits, I should have a clean shot. Wow. I thought I was going to have to fight to get past him.
It's Ham. He's back on GT7 Street. The op-jab car. They are too fast in straight lines. No Mikey, no. I had some good races in McLaren yesterday because I could run 7 laps on the softs.
Oh, yeah. Some other cars must have already come into the pits, because I'm already up to 6th place.
That's odd. Speech chat just repeated itself.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Oh no! No, no, no! Oh shit, here they come! I had second place locked up! I had second place locked up! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just threw second place away. Not only did I throw second place away, the first place car was actually in my sights.
Rear left tire was gone.
Oh, dude, damn. All right, next race, we're going to go 4 laps on the mediums. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. I hear my alarm going off in the background, so I'll register for this race and then go shut that thing up. Then I think I will grab a drink in the meantime. Let's put the mediums back on here. Okay, folks, I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and apologies. Ham knows the deal with the speech chat for the PS5. The speech chat, it doesn't say the name, and so I took a quick second to check the chat, and I see Papa's House of Game is in here. He does GT7. I assume he's about my age. We're both in. I assume we're both in our mid-50s. I'm 56. He is definitely faster than me. You know, at least on GT7. Go check him out. I think I've seen him do Spa before, and I think I've seen him turn in some 217s. So definitely go check him out. He's definitely faster than me. He's just got a pretty good channel too. So Papa's House of Game. Go check him out. Well, I guess I can practice a little bit. We've got 4 minutes. That'll give me enough time to get about 1 lap in. Unbelievable. I had second place locked up. You know, and you're right, Ham, that the left rear tire was gone, but I kind of brought that on myself because that tire also touched the runoff as I was accelerating. So But that race just showed me that with the medium tires, if I can maintain 219s with the medium tires or better, then I should be in pretty good shape. Also, for those of you who might still be watching, Papa's House of Game has a Discord, so join his Discord as well. As well as my friend VR. Check out his channel and his Discord. Oh, I still have my foot on the pedal. That was a backbreaker right there. And that missed gear. But I won't be able to finish this lap anyway, so it really makes no difference. I was trying to see if I can catch that ghost. I was closing in on him. So this race where my 218.2 qualifies me third. I'm still a C racer though. I was hoping that I was hoping that if I would have got that second place finish, it would have been enough to elevate me back to B class. So that is the goal, to eventually get back to A class, because I was A once upon a time, but some bad races, racing on tracks I wasn't familiar with, and dealing with dirty racers, it all came back to bite me. Since I don't do GT7 that much, I don't recognize any of these names in this split. All right, we're gonna go 4 laps on these mediums. Damn it! No, don't let this shit happen again. Whew. Are they gonna go in? Yeah, they going in. Son of a bitch. Relax. I don't got to fight with him. He got a penalty. Ah, shit. That misgear killed me. We lucky to still be on the track after that one. Whew. I'd even be willing to take the penalty on that one. We'll take it. We'll take it. after about 2 laps, I had to make an adjustment. I had to turn the traction control up to 3 because the back end kept trying to kick out on me, get out of the apex. I think I got one more in me, and then I got to tie up some loose ends, and then I think I got to hop over to ACC and get some practice in for that daily race. Because being that I spent all morning getting used to GT7, I'm probably going to spend a couple hours practicing getting used to ACC again. And I got a roulette ticket, and we can open that before I sign off and have a little laugh at that. All right, entry deadline. Is it gonna let me in or not? All right. And once again, we're gonna stick with the medium tires to start out the race. I think I'm going to take this moment to grab a drink, so I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Gotta find a sweet spot. Alright, let's get a lap in or two. Got about time to get one good lap in. Hit the pass my brake marker. Ah! That does it. I won't have time to get another lap in, so. All right, let's go. So for this race, qualified third. Same deal. We're going to go 4 laps on the mediums. And after about 3 or 4 laps, we definitely need to be more aware of how we coming into the corners and how we exit, because the tires will have significant wear and it'll be easier for the back end to kick out. So, got to be mindful of that. All right, let's go. Just don't give me a penalty. I'm going in this lap regardless of what he does. I was going to follow his lead, but I'm going in next lap regardless of what he does. I'm in here with a bunch of South Americans. Gotta get him, gotta get him! That's the first place car right there. He tapped me. Damn it, he is closing. That super got long legs. Look how fast he closing in on me. All this time we've been fighting, another car's closing in on us. Good one, good one, good one. Good one, Thanos. I was trying to get him on the switchback, but I went over the sausage curve. And once the car hit the sausage curve, I felt it become unstable. I felt the wheel slipping a little bit, so I had to let off of it.
BMW Supra is very leggy, great race.
Man, thanks. That was a good fight. I gotta save that replay. Oh, I'm back up to B class. Yeah, that was a hell of a race. That might be the best race I ever had on GT7. I mean, I've won some races, but in terms of me having to fight it out, that's probably one of my best races.
Great challenge.
Thanks. Yep, we definitely got to save that replay. I mean, we got the podium. Let's say the replay. And can we say anything? Race details? Enter chat. There we go. Like the GT Marcos, he says, thanks for the clean race. No problem. That was a fight. That was a fight. What does he mean, what a joke? That was a hell of a race. I mean, Thanos came out of nowhere. I mean, I thought it was a given that I was going to have second place locked up, but I was actually trying to fight for the win. I don't know. I mean, after what Papa's House of Games said, that he was able to go 7 laps on soft tires with the McLaren. I tried the McLaren earlier, and I think what threw me off about the McLaren is I think it's got 7 gears. I think that threw me off. The handling of the car was okay. Maybe I'll practice with the McLaren and come back later on this week and do a race with the McLaren. Because one thing I like about that McLaren is how low to the ground it sits, whereas this Porsche, it feels pretty high. I like low-sitting cars. All right. That was fun. Okay, so let's check my rating. Well, let's have a laugh and open this roulette ticket first.
The McLaren F1 is fed on the Sirites G720 SE is no top end.
These 4-star tickets are getting to be bullshit. All you get is invitations to go and buy a car. So I get an invitation to spend more money. Oh shit, need to change the oil on that Porsche too. Where's the McLaren? Well, we'll go in and do a few practice laps with it.
Get liquid Molly.
Okay. Let me see. Get liquid Molly. Okay. The McLaren F1 is fat on the straights. Okay. 720 has no top. Yeah, I think for Group 3, I think the McLaren is the 650. Yeah, the 650S. And this is the car that Key uses. You know what? Another race is about to start, so why not? Why not? Why not do one more with this car? Why not? Couldn't hurt to try. I didn't like that. All right, that's a little bit better.
This car has lovely grip and turn in just a bit slow on top end.
Well, I guess it really won't matter, you know, because of the, you know, if there's no way around it. If I want a car that's got top end, I'm going to have to go with, you know, the Supra or the, I think the Nissan. What I'm hoping for is that this car will shine through once the tires start to wear out. Well, I do see that I got to trail brake a little bit harder with this car. Yeah, I'm finding out you got to trail brake a little bit harder with this car. So this is definitely going to be a challenging race, being that I got to trail brake a little bit more. So where am I at? I'm this time looks like I qualified 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm in here with faster guys because now that I rank back up to the B class. And it looks like I'm the only one using a McLaren in here. And it looks like, okay, I was going to say. So yeah, I qualify 7th. Yeah, we got some guys, got a 216 in here. Yeah, and then true to form, look at the 3 fastest cars. 2 Supras and a Nissan GT-R. That guy turned in a 217.7. Louise, what
Good day all, and good luck in the race, mate.
thank you so much. All right, let's go. Let's go. Last race of the day. And my first daily race using this McLaren. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's focus. Let's go. Two cars fighting it out behind me. Damn it, he hit me. Come on, dude. Now I gotta work to get past these slower cars. I might have to go for the undercut. Because this is too much shit to try to fight through. Yeah, I'm going in now, because I'm not going to fight through all this shit. I need to get back out on the track where everything's clean. I can't be fighting back here in this bullshit. Yeah, that dude bumped me and knocked me off the track. That was a backbreaker. Come on, man! What in the fuck is this? That's a wrap. I'll go ahead and take the lick, whatever it is. No sense fighting it out. Oh my God. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to try to go underneath that guy, but he slammed the door on me. So if I would have tried to go underneath him, I would have hit the grass. And then he went off. He overshot the apex, went off the track on the other side, and I followed him right off the track. Difference is only half of his car went off the track. My whole car went off the track, and I lost it. God. Let's see if I'm still a B. Let's see if I'm still a B class after that, because that quitting that race like that might have demoted me back to C. Nope, I'm still a B, but if I have another bad race like that, it'll knock me back down to C. Well, I mean, all in all, it wasn't too bad of a day. Yeah.
Break, mate.
Well,
up, mate. There is always another race.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was already in a bad spot anyway because two people hit me and knocked me off the track. I mean, before that happened, I think I was in third place. So there's no doubt in my mind that if those two cars hadn't knocked me off the track, I was already in I think fifth or fourth place right there when I went off the track. So I guess if I wanted to, I could have settled for fifth place, but I was still upset about getting knocked off the track twice, so I was trying to get back to the top. So that Nissan that was in front of me, that probably was not the place to try to overtake him. I probably should have tried to get him at turn one on that super tight hairpin curve and try to dive underneath him. I could have got him there, but I got greedy, so I'll take the blame for that. I got greedy and tried to take him on a high-speed curve. It just wasn't a smart move. But, jeez, this is one of the few times that I can say that I had fun with a GT7. It's you usually don't have.
You were doing well till the BS happened.
Well, I mean, I walked in expecting that, so all things considered, I didn't encounter, in terms of this entire stream, I did not encounter as much bullshit that I normally would from dirty racers. Yeah, there was a couple. You get a couple like that on ACC. Not necessarily dirty, but you get a couple of idiots that make some ill-advised moves and end up taking out half the grid. So even with those two guys taking me out, I still could have got a top 5 finish. But I got greedy, and I paid for it. So, yeah, I gotta go take care of a couple of things. I don't know whether to come back with another stream and
It's good when you come across good like-minded racers who race hard and clean.
Yeah, it's always a good race when you come across people like that. So, I mean, that other race where I finished third, where I thought I had second locked up, that was one hell of a race. I mean, everybody fought hard. Everybody was clean, at least the people that I were battling with. So yeah, I'm gonna go tie up a couple of loose ends, and then from there, decide whether I come back with this or stay off the grid and practice on ACC so I can get ready for those daily races, because I will do those daily races at some point this week. We got a couple of good ones. We've got for the sprint race, we've got Zolder, and for the endurance race, a 45-minute race, we've got Kyalami. I'm decent at both of those tracks, but I'm always trying to get faster. So, but yeah, I had fun, and yeah, we'll figure out what I'm going to do after I get back. Got to go run a few errands, and then we'll figure it out from there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one, whenever that might be. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king. And deuces. Everybody have a good one.